My aim is so deadly. I hit him on the face earlier.
Howdy from Texas. This is Heath Hipple with Bugs Fishing, and this is the weekly update. And so the fishing show, the Houston Fishing Show, is fast approaching. That is our big event for the year. It is in Houston at the George R. Brown Convention Center, and the dates are Wednesday, March 23rd, all the way through Sunday, March 27th. And this is the schedule: Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 23rd, 24th, and 25th of March. We go from noon to 9 p.m. Saturday, the 26th of March, we go from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then Sunday, the 27th of March, we go from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And so, why come to the Houston Fishing Show? Well, it is the largest consumer fishing show in the nation. There will be a big Bugs booth there with everything that we have, including shirts and new hats, and including Ned Bugs. And then there are just about every other fishing related business you can think of, definitely from Texas, and then we draw people from all over the country, and a lot of people just hustling and just with passion and with an idea that they want to, that's how I got started 12 years ago. It's a really awesome event. I'd love to see you there. You can buy bugs there. It'd be nice to shake your hand and tell you thank you for your support. And so I hope you will make plans to go to the Houston Fishing Show, March 23rd through the 27th at the George R. Brown Convention Center. And so that's consuming most of our time, is trying to get everything ready for the Houston Fishing Show. On the Ned Bug front, we have gotten the first shipment of the first drop, the first 4 colors. A lot of y'all have bought those. I really appreciate it. We expect another shipment here in the next week, and we'll have plenty of Ned Bugs at the Houston Fishing Show. The minnow versions that several people are doing really well on, that have prototypes, those materials have hit the factory, and they'll start working on those as soon as they're done with the first ones. And then the third group of Ned Bugs are specifically for freshwater anglers, for large and smallmouth bass. And so I'm going to show y'all my ideas for those, and I'd love to hear what you think. At this point, I have prototypes tied up with the materials that I think would work best. This is the last stage of the development process, where I look at them and I just say, okay, is this how I want everything to look? I've caught bass on them. Friends have caught bass on them. I've gotten a lot of awesome feedback on them, but I've got to decide on 5 models that you'll see, and just have to make sure that I'm happy with them before I get them made. I want to show you those, and I'd really love to hear what you think about them. Bass fishing, if you bass fish anywhere, I'd love to hear what you think about them. So let's go take a look. So my main idea for the freshwater Ned Bugs is what I call a DB3. That's a double bunny bugger bug. And so I want the profile of a woolly bugger. It's one of the most popular and effective freshwater flies ever invented, and it can imitate a lot of things: bait fish, but more likely crawfish, and just something that the fish want to eat. A woolly bugger is a front portion with chenille and maybe some legs, and then a kind of a fluffy tail portion. So that's what you have right here. And let me show you the colors that I've developed for the DB3. So this is a watermelon red color. It's a lighter olive. There's some red flash. There's a little bit of lighter accent underneath, kind of just like a crawfish. They're darker on top, they're lighter on the bottom. And it's tied on an olive Ned jig head, and there are a Ned Bug jig head, and all these come in 1/6 and 1/4 ounce. So this is the watermelon red color. Then there's the green pumpkin color. This is a darker olive with a little brown, that combination. And so that's one of my favorite colors for bass fishing. It's super effective, and this is the green pumpkin color, like a darker olive with some brown. Then there is a rust, or like a reddish craw, it's called, or a crawfish orange, whatever you want to call it, but it's brown. It's a rusty brown color, And this is another super effective color, and that's tied on a brown head. Then of course we have black, and for this we did a black and purple with some UV flash. And black is just a color that you have to have for bass lures, and so we did a black and purple. So these are the same profile. It's that DB3, the double bunny bugger bug, and mostly imitates a crawfish. It's got legs, and so that's 4 colors of this. The other color, I know that smallmouth fishermen use lures that imitate a leech, and so a lot of the tide jigs you see imitate a leech, and a lot of the Ned rigs just imitate a really plain looking worm, and so the fish might think it's a leech. But I went for a leech profile on one of these, and it has an articulated tail. There's some blue flash in there, so this is a black and blue leech, and it'll stand straight up on the bottom, but then you can also swim it. And so this is really similar, like I said, to a lot of the Ned rigs out there that just is a pretty simple kind of worm looking thing. But there's going to be a ton of movement with all these. There's going to be a ton of movement because of all the rabbit hair, and so it's going to look alive even when it's sitting on the bottom. Right now, like I said, I'm trying to decide, are these the ones that I want to make? And right now I do. Right now I think these would be the most effective combination to help you catch fish. But I'd love to hear your feedback on them. And so have a good look at the colors. Think about the bass in your local waters. Think about the fishing that you do. And please let me know if you think these would be good. And if you don't like 1 or 2 of them, I'd like to hear about that. If you have other ideas, I'd like to hear about that. But for now, I think this is what I'm going to make. But like I said, I'd love to hear what you think about them. Remember, be free, be wise, be blessed. Catch you later.
Oh man, my aim is so deadly. I hit him on the face earlier.
I'm gonna go talk to the camera a little bit here. Alright. I'll be back. Get it done.
Hey guys, we're up on this tower, start casting redfish. Let me show you this redfish.
We got a little Bugs bitty bug. I smacked him right in the face with it. He didn't spook, and now I got another cast in, and he just hit that thing.